About the word justice, and I picked up a book recently on classical mythology, and I've been reading about the Olympians and the different gods, Zeus and Dionysus and others. But I did a study about looking up the word justice, and I couldn't find what I wanted in there, but I did find something in Isaiah, where Isaiah says that our sins have separated us from God and that He is a God of justice. And you know, in every courthouse there's a statue of a blind lady holding a balanced scale. Yet I find that justice is not blind, is not cheap, and it's certainly dispensed upon class lines, possibly even race lines. Next week, death row exoneree will be sharing his story in Hopkinsville. Gary Drinkard spent 6 years on death row before he was exonerated. The ACLU and the Kentucky Coalition to Abolish the Death Penalty and Witness to Innocent will host 2 events with death row exoneree Gary Drinkard, September 23rd in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Drinkard was sentenced to death in Alabama in 1995 for robbery and the murder of a 65-year-old man. Despite being at home at the time of the murder with a debilitating back injury, Drinkard was convicted and sentenced to death. He was exonerated after a new trial due to prosecutorial misconduct in the first case. So next week, Tuesday, September 23rd at noon at Hopkinsville Community College at 720 North Drive, we're going to hear, Lord willing, from a man who has tasted of the injustice of the justice system. And that night he will be at St. Peter's and Paul Catholic Church in Hopkinsville. The comedian Lenny Bruce, whose language was very extreme, yet his personality and his morals do have life lessons. Lenny Bruce once said, "You know why they call it the halls of justice? That's because that is where the justice is. Some seek justice in the courtroom, and when it cannot be found there, they turn to the streets and to other actions. Our own country was founded upon injustice. So, as Isaiah said, and Proverbs teaches, God is a God of justice, but that legitimacy of justice must be balanced with the mercies and fairness that are difficult to find in the realities of this world."